Today we're at Indiana Dunes National and State Parks. We are starting the day with a mosquito. We're starting the day today at the state parks because they have the Three Dune challenge, and what it is hiking the highest 3 sand dunes in the entire park. For the rest of the day, we're checking out places near Indiana sand dunes that you should see while you're here. Before we get started, my name is Laura, and I'm on a mission to see every national park in the continental U.S. Welcome to California, and I'm taking you along with me. Make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss a beat, and feel free to share it if you know someone who loves the parks as much as we do. We're starting the day today at the state parks because they have the Three Dune challenge, and what it is hiking the highest 3 sand dunes in the entire park. It's only 1.8 miles round trip, but it's all in sand. The first one we're going to is Mount Jackson. It has an elevation of 176 feet, and then Mount Holden. It has an elevation of 184 feet, and the final one is Mount Tom, which is an elevation of 192. The first two are 100% sand, and then the third one actually has some stairs, which I'm sure we will be very happy for. After this challenge, we're planning to spend the rest of the day at the beach and exploring around town.
My baby calves are already...
What was that?
My baby calves have already had it.
Neither of us is like over the moon excited about this. I'm sure it's fun and we will have done it because this is the thing to do, but it sounds really hard. Courtney, what is your confidence level that we're gonna get this done?
We got this!
100%. We will do the Three Dune challenge. Just as I see the first uphill. No. I'll check in and keep you posted.
Oh, no.
I don't know if we brought enough water.
What are we doing?
Yep.
This is gonna be a good one.
We have made it that far and we're out of breath. Whew. Strong out of the gate though. The beach is gonna be really nice after this. My calves are burning. Whose idea was this? This is the flat part. It was not my idea. I didn't know anything about it until yesterday. Laura told me about it. I'm like, yeah, we've got to do it. Luckily, this trail is really well marked. On this loop, we're going to go on trail 7, 8, and trail 4, but they have these markers here to make sure that we don't miss a turn. Oh no. Now it's my turn. Every once in a while you get a few good steps and you don't lose any ground, and then your foot will sink in and you lose that entire step. I mean, it's not as funny as I'm making it sound. I think the first one is the shortest. Oh wow. Not as close as I thought. Almost at the first one. You're yawning.
I'm trying to get oxygen.
How do you feel? We made it.
2 more to go.
She's still optimistic. Somehow this is called Mount Jackson, Right now, we're 176 feet above Lake Michigan. The average slope is 31 degrees, and this sand that we just climbed would take 605,000 pickup truckloads. Luckily, it was put here by a glacier, so nobody had to do that many trips. You can see Lake Michigan, but I expect the next 2 dunes are going to take us closer. Onward. This is one of those fun trails where you need bug spray and sunscreen. Oh, Indiana. Ready for round 2?
Yep. You want to hand me the book bag?
I'll take the camera. Much lighter. Whew.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh, it's steep. We had a false summit. Had to go to the sign. Okay, Mount Holden, 184 feet above Lake Michigan, 38-degree maximum slope. So this one was more of an angle. And this, now we're to dump truckloads, 66,000 dump truckloads. One more, and we were promised stairs, so hopefully it's a little easier. Looks like you're skiing. The sand just kind of absorbs and you get to slide like at least an extra half a foot for every step. It might be the best part. Big hill, last big hill, says the person without the backpack. I have so much sand in my shoe. Made it to Mount Tom, 192 feet above Lake Michigan, 43-degree max slope, which is probably why we got stairs, and we're to 10,700 railroad box cars of sand. So far, our best views of Lake Michigan. I think we were so worked up over the height of the dunes that you forget that there's also 1.8 miles distance to hike. So we have finished all of the peaks, but we still have to finish the loop. And we are back in the sand. Now that we're going downhill, we can talk about the dunes a little bit. You'll notice that this isn't anything like Great Sand Dunes or White Sand Dunes National Parks. And the biggest difference is all of the vegetation and the vegetation really holds the dunes down. If you go to Great Sand Dunes or White Sand Dunes, those dunes are constantly moving from wind erosion, and these just don't move as much, and that's because of all the vegetation. The good thing about that is that you get to do trails like this that are constantly in the same place. If you were hiking to like Star Dunes at Great Sand Dunes, it's constantly moving, so there's no clear trail at either of those two parks. We did it! Woo-hoo! Now it's time to empty our shoes, which is gonna feel so good. You'll have to let us know in the comments who you think had more sand in their shoes. Official response, what did you think of the Three Dune challenge?
So the uphills were horrible. I have very small calves and it's just a lot of work to go uphill. So that was a lot and more than I expected it to be. The downhills were so much fun, as you saw earlier as I was just skiing down all of the hills. I think going uphill was worth it because of the downhills. I think we finished the trail faster than I thought we would, so that was awesome.
So I've been thinking about this challenge since I read about it yesterday, and I think I built it up so much in my mind to be really hard and like almost impossible to climb those dunes and then to climb 3 in a row. So it ended up being much easier and a much quicker trail than I expected. I do think that the downhills were really fun. There wasn't quite enough downhill to make up for the uphill, but it just didn't take as long to climb the dunes as I expected. So highly recommend, worth the trip. As much as we said the trail was easier than we expected, it was still super hard. You should definitely bring a lot of water for everyone in your group and take it slow. Luckily we're finished now and we get to enjoy the rest of the day, just relax and eat lunch. Today for lunch we have leftover pizza. We went to Bad Dad Brewery in Fairmount, Indiana last night. It's amazing Brooklyn wood-fired pizza. Certainly worth the drive there to check it out.
And the beer's not too bad either.
That would be good about right now.
We have sparkling water instead.
Almost the same. We've made our way to the Indiana Dunes National Park. This is where we're planning to go swimming and really enjoy this beautiful day. Today is September 11th, so they're having a memorial run here at the park, and we were greeted with a whole row of American flags on the drive-in. After doing our hike this morning, we're excited to spend the rest of the afternoon enjoying the beach.
Yep. We are going to relax for a little bit.
They're just cleaning up from the race this morning. Other than that, it's almost a regular summer Saturday here at the beach. You should know that after Labor Day, they don't guarantee that there's gonna be lifeguards on duty, and you do actually have to watch. You really shouldn't go past your waist. It's notorious for big waves and rip tides. Today, it's almost flat out there, so it won't be an issue, but if you come here in the summer, there's definitely a chance that the beaches will be closed to swimming. I would recommend that you follow their Facebook pages so that you can see up-to-date information.
One of the really cool things about West Beach is that you can see the Chicago skyline from where you're sitting. On a really clear day, you can see it. We can kind of see it in the distance, but it's just not going to translate for you on camera. We'll try anyway.
It is really clear, but it's also extremely cold. I did think the water would be warmer by this late in the summer, but that's okay. At least it's refreshing. We could definitely stay here the whole day, but we have a lot more to check out. For the rest of the day, we're checking out places near Indiana Sand Dunes that you should see while you're here.
It's hot, but I can't wait.
This had an amazing review on Yelp, and we had such a good dinner. We started out with jalapeno cheddar bites that were more like massive triangles, and then we split a hamburger. It was juicy, crispy on the edges. It had the crispiest bacon, smoked Gouda, and garlic aioli. The pretzel bun made it kind of sweet, so it was just the perfect combination. So good. Now we're gonna try and get to the apple orchard, the candy factory, and the popcorn festival, all before 6:30. The apple orchard was way more than we expected. I thought we'd be able to stop in, get a caramel apple, maybe another snack, and move on. But that was much more than we expected. It looked like you even have to pay an entrance fee, but if you're here in the fall and you want to go, definitely check that out. We are skipping to Albanese Candy Factory. They have an outlet store here in Maryville. I've been here before. Last year around Christmas, I got one of every snack they had that was Christmas themed, and Courtney and I tried it. I'll put a link to that video so you can see it, but this is Courtney's first time here.
I am so excited. I love gummy bears.
Sour apple.
Yep.
In true fashion, we have raided the candy store. We have a massive bag of 2.25 pounds of just gummy bears. I absolutely love these Smartie suckers. They're 25 cents, so I obviously got 4. We got a bunch of different chocolates, so if you saw our other video, we really liked the mint chocolates. So we got multiple of those, and I got malted milk balls. I mean, I had to. They looked too good. These are gonna go in the cooler so they don't melt. The small bag of gummies was just 75 cents at the register. We obviously got them to eat on the drive home. We have made it to the Popcorn Festival. This is held in Valpo every summer the week after Labor Day. We're here for the last half hour of the festival because we were so busy all day, but we're hoping to find some popcorn and just enjoy it.
Is there a caramel corn?
We did find the popcorn. We went with caramel instead of kettle corn. It's salty and sweet. It's perfect. It's good. Definitely fresh, still crispy. Here for it. Should we get more? This bag was $10. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick trip to the Popcorn Festival. Definitely worth a stop just for the caramel corn. Indiana Sand Dunes is a hard one to plan for because you just don't know what to do other than go for a hike or hang out at the beach. Hopefully this gave you an idea of what else is available here in Portage and Valpo and all of the other towns close to the national park. If you enjoyed this trip to Indiana Dunes, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is just park number 32. And I have 52 planned for the whole year. I have 20 more coming up very shortly. All of the national parks in the continental US. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you at the next one. Should we get more? This bag was $10. And I'm still debating if we need 2. You got mine? I had it on photo. Do you want to come back and do that again?
No.